So after finishing with the phloem in my previous lecture, I'm going to now discuss the last portion of transportation in plant, that is about the xylem. As you clearly know that xylem is a vascular tissue, definitely वेस्कुलर टिश्यू क्योंकि ये वाटर ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में हेल्प करता है. सो जाइलम टिश्यू ट्रांसपोर्ट्स वाटर इन प्लांट. अब जाइलम कहाँ से ट्रांसपोर्ट करता है, ये डायरेक्शन आपको पता होनी चाहिए. फ्रॉम रूट्स टू द ऑल अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ प्लांट. कंपोनेंट्स वो सारे के सारे इसके पार्ट्स जो हेल्प करते हैं. नाउ जाइलम टिश्यू इज मेड अप ऑफ ट्रैकीज, वेसल्स, fibers and xylem parenchyma. But out of all these fours, जो main role play करते हैं, that is vessels as well as tracheids. They play major role in the transportation of water. Now the flow of water and mineral through xylem is unidirectional, because if this is our root, then these roots they absorb water, and this water is going to the leaves, but never water from leaves come back to the roots. So water flow of water as well as mineral, that is always unidirectional, मतलब एक ही डायरेक्शन में मूव करता है. नाउ कंडक्शन ऑफ वाटर, मतलब जो वाटर एंड मिनरल्स को कैरी करना है फ्रॉम रूट्स टू अपर पार्ट्स ऑफ प्लांट, इट इज़ नोन एज एसेंट ऑफ सैप. Ascent of sap is like the, now these are moving in the upward direction. और जब आप अगर मैथ्स में देखा हो, आप क्या करते हो, that is ascending and descending orders, and these water and minerals they are known as the sap. So that is why the phenomena is known as ascent, means you are moving upward. Ascent of sap. So conduction of water and minerals from roots to upper parts of plant is called ascent of sap. Now how this ascent of sap takes place, I told you कि जो main help करते हैं xylem में, those are trachees and vessels. They are generally, they are tubular structures, right, which are present end like this. They are present end to end. These are the tubular structures. They conduct water and minerals vertically in the upward direction, especially in the flowering plants. In non-flowering plants only sometimes vessels play an important role, but if you talk about flowering plant, then trachees as well as vessels, they both conduct water and minerals. Now what then question comes in your mind, that xylem फाइबर्स एंड जाइलम पेरेनकाइमा क्या करते हैं. जाइलम पेरेनकाइमा कोई कंडक्शन नहीं करता है, इट ओनली स्टोर्स फूड, एंड जाइलम फाइबर्स दे प्रोवाइड सपोर्ट, दे ओनली प्रोवाइड द स्ट्रक्चरल components, it only help in the support. otherwise the main water जो लेके और minerals को लेके जाता है, that is trachees and vessels. Now हाउ जो आपको एग्जाम में एग्जैक्टली लिखना है, दैट इज़ हाउ एसेंट ऑफ सैप वर्क. फर्स्ट यू विल राइट डेफिनेशन, देन हाउ दिस वर्क्स, दैट फ्रॉम द सॉइल water and minerals they are absorbed. How they are absorbed? Through these two processes. Diffusion. What is diffusion? That is the process in which substances they move from higher concentration to lower concentration. That is called diffusion. What is the osmosis? Osmosis is movement of water molecules. Movement of water molecules from region of higher concentration to lower concentration, right? That is about the diffusion and osmosis. Now this water and minerals, they are first taken up by the root here. Suppose if this is the root, then here in the root there are present, that is root here. So these water and minerals from the soil, they are first taken up by these root here. Now from these root here, these water and mineral reach to xylem vessels. xylem vessels of roots, and then they reach to the xylem of stems, and then with the help of vessels and trachees, ultimately they reach to leaf veins. Right? This is how ascent of sap takes place. Again, I am repeating, soil is the main reservoir जहाँ से ये वाटर एंड मिनरल्स एब्जॉर्ब होते हैं थ्रू द प्रोसेस डिफ्यूजन एंड ऑस्मोसिस. These water and mineral first taken up or absorbed by root here, then they reach to xylem vessel of roots. From roots they reach to start going to the stem and ultimately reach to the leaf veins. Next is the how this ascent of sap that is actual happens. There are factors which promote this ascent of sap. First is the photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, 1 to 2% of water is used. That helps to pull, helps to take up water from roots. Right? So in this way, 1 to 2% of water when they are used in photosynthesis, then ascent of sap happens. A large but major part is lost in transpiration. ट्रांसपीरेशन होती कहाँ पे? लीव्स में. ट्रांसपीरेशन किस क्या है? ट्रांसपीरेशन लॉस ऑफ वाटर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वाटर वेपर्स. कहाँ से? फ्रॉम द एरियल पार्ट्स ऑफ द प्लांट. देन देयर इज द अनदर फैक्टर जिसकी वजह से पानी लॉस होता है, दैट इज इवेपोरेशन ऑफ वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स फ्रॉम द सेल्स ऑफ अ लीफ. नाउ इमेजिन दिस एज अ दिस इज योर glass of water or juice, and here is the straw, right? And here you are drinking water. Now whenever you going to suck water, you put a kind of pull, you pull it, you apply a force. Same way यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है plants में? These are the roots, right? And here is the leaves. Now these leaves, they are losing water in transpiration or evaporation. This creates a pressure to or a force which suck water from xylem cells of roots. Basically जैसे आप जूस पीते हो through the straw, same where यहाँ पे एक column like a straw create होता है between roots and this leaf. So लेकिन ये क्रिएट कैसे होगा? जैसे आपने पुल करना शुरू किया वाटर को, यू विल अप्लाई अ फोर्स. सेम वे इवेपोरेशन एंड ट्रांसपीरेशन की वजह से क्या हो रहा है? वाटर लॉस. सो इट क्रिएट अ सक्शन फोर्स. सक्शन, इमेजिन इट जस्ट लाइक द स्ट्रॉ विच it helps in pulling the water from xylem cells of root. इस वजह से ये xylem यहाँ पे pressure आता है roots में and it moves upward. So ascent of sap is favored by diffusion. डिफ्यूजन जब होता है सब्सटेंसेस मूव करते हैं, जैसे फ्लोएम में मूव कर रहा था फूड और प्लस वाटर भी मूव कर रहा था थोड़ा बहुत. देन देयर इज ऑस्मोसिस, क्लियरली वाटर इज एब्जॉर्ब्ड. देन transpiration, loss of water, then it help in ascent of sap as well as the evaporation. This help in the movement of water. Now what is done? There is again a term, root pressure. Now we know that osmosis is a process where water move from area of higher concentration to lower concentration. अब roots present कहाँ होती हैं? These roots, they are present inside the soil. These roots, they are present inside the soil. Now soil has ions, so these roots, they take up ions. कौन सी प्रोसेस से? दैट इज एक्टिव प्रोसेस. मीन्स हम यहाँ पे एनर्जी यूज़ कर रहे हैं, दैट इज ATP. अब यहाँ पे इसने आयन्स एब्जॉर्ब कर लिए रूट्स ने सॉइल से. वाटर कम हो गया, सॉल्यूट ज़्यादा हो गया. आयन्स क्या है? सॉल्यूट. वाटर क्या है? सॉल्वेंट. सो दे व्हेन सॉल्यूट इज मोर in the plant and solvent is less, it means water will move from now soil to the roots. So that leads to the movement of water into the root cells by osmosis. So that is why I have mentioned here that ascent of sap or movement of water, it also happened through osmosis. Now water is losing through transpiration and evaporation. It creates a continuous column of water जिसकी वजह से water upside push होता है. This is actually due to root pressure as well as transpiration pull. So जब भी कभी how water is moving into the plants, तीन processes आपको mention करनी है: root pressure, transpirational pull, osmosis. These are ascent of sap. These are important for you to mention because this, if this is coming in to you in the 3 marks question. So here in the end I am leaving you with the few questions. If you have watched this video till the end, then I hope, or if you have watched my previous videos, then please mention these answers honestly in the comment box. The xylem in the plants, they are responsible for transport of water, transport of food, transport of amino acids, or या फिर transport of oxygen. Mention your answer in the comment box. Now the autotrophic mode of nutrition required. What does it require? CO2 and water, chlorophyll, sunlight, or all of the above. These are very easy answers, so you can easily answer them. Then is breakdown of pyruvate gives carbon dioxide, water plus energy, and this process, breakdown of pyruvate, gives CO2, water and energy, and this process happens in cytoplasm, mitochondria, chloroplast, or या फिर nucleus. So these you have to give me answers, and I will meet you in my next video that is on, will be on our topic, that is excretion. Till then, take care and have a very good day.